Higher interest rates have pushed prices up and made many Canadian consumers more cautious about spending. Data shows one product defied some of the financial pressures over recent years: electric vehicles.
How much would they have risen if interest rates had been lower?
Statistics Canada figures show new registrations of plug-in and battery electric vehicles more than tripled between 2019 and 2023. Over the same time, the Bank of Canada's rates dropped and then rose sharply. The number of hybrid electrics, which have a gas engine, also more than tripled. EVs are usually more expensive than gas-powered cars. Regardless, economist Moshe Lander says the numbers show they're popular. He says the challenge comes now in convincing other drivers.
The transition is starting to happen, but it is happening unevenly.
The federal government laid out its roadmap last year to phase out gas-powered vehicle sales by 2035.
If people cannot charge their vehicles where they live, work, and play, it will be very, very difficult to reach the goals that have been laid out.
So while the numbers show an uptick, most are concentrated in Quebec, Ontario, and BC, which have large cities, and two of which offer subsidies. Experts say making inroads outside urban areas requires a lot of work.
There's a huge infrastructure adjustment that needs to take place before you can make that next step.
Ottawa's plan does incentivize car makers to build charging stations, and the latest budget offers some tax credits. Still, experts say there's a long way to go and a lot to build to change the minds of people who aren't early adopters.
It could happen in 3 years, it could happen in 30 years. It's now in the hands more of government than it is of the buyer themselves.
Nathaniel Dove, Global News.